Have you ever stopped to think about why many women in their 70s still welcome companionship with men? The answer isn't as simple as loneliness. It's far deeper. With age comes wisdom, but also a renewed hunger for connection that grows richer and more meaningful over time. Imagine sitting across from a woman in her 70s as she shares stories of love, laughter, and lessons learned. Her eyes still light up when she talks about the thrill of being understood, the comfort of companionship, and the joy of feeling truly valued. That spark doesn't fade with age, it simply takes on a new form. In this video, we'll explore 5 heartfelt reasons why women over 70 continue to seek companionship with men and what truly inspires them in this remarkable stage of life. From emotional intimacy to the thrill of shared experiences, these insights may completely shift the way you view love and relationships in later years. Stick with us until the very end, because each reason uncovers how growing older doesn't dim the desire for passion, joy, and closeness. It often makes these things even more precious. If you've ever wondered whether romance, friendship, or deep companionship still matter after 70, the truth may surprise you. Let's begin this journey and uncover the 5 powerful reasons behind it. Number 1. The need for emotional connection. For many women in their 70s and beyond, companionship is not about filling silence with another presence. It's about having someone who resonates with their soul. After decades of life's triumphs and challenges, raising children, nurturing friendships, or even experiencing loss, they value genuine bonds more than fleeting encounters. Unlike earlier years where responsibilities often shaped relationships, this stage of life is rooted in emotional nourishment. A quiet walk in the evening, a thoughtful note, or simply holding hands can mean more than lavish surprises. These gestures show care and attentiveness, which matter more deeply now. For women who have been widowed or lived alone for long stretches, what they often miss most is being truly understood. A companion who remembers their little quirks, who knows the story behind their favorite photo, or who senses when they need comfort can make them feel cherished and alive again. With age comes wisdom, but also the fear of fading into the background. An emotional bond reassures them that they are still valued, that their laughter, insights, and experiences remain vital. Being seen for who they are today, not just who they once were, is a gift beyond measure. This is why many older women prioritize emotional depth over fleeting attraction. Their hearts lean toward sincerity, kindness, and shared values. They are no longer impressed by shallow displays, but by a partner who honors their authenticity and welcomes their truth. A companion who listens without judgment, shares their joy in small victories, and respects the weight of their memories becomes far more captivating than someone offering only appearances. Humor, empathy, and patience form the foundation of the connection they long for. And in many ways, this kind of bond is not just about romance, it's about companionship that feels like home. Women in this stage of life often want someone to share the simple pleasures with, gardening together, reminiscing about the past, or watching the sunset without rushing. These moments give life warmth and meaning. The need for connection at this stage is about creating a safe, caring space where both people feel seen, heard, and valued. For many women, love in later years is not about grand gestures, but about steady, honest companionship that brings peace and joy. If this resonates with you, consider reaching out to someone in your life today, whether it's a friend, family member, or neighbor, and remind them how much they matter. A small act of connection can mean more than you realize. Number 2, the longing for adventure and fresh moments. While age may bring slower steps, it rarely quiets the hunger for discovery. Many women in their 70s have lived lives rich with duty, nurturing families, building homes, or dedicating themselves to work. But as those chapters settle, a new season opens, one filled with the freedom to explore life on their own terms. This stage often awakens a curiosity to step beyond the familiar. It's not about chasing risky thrills, but rather about embracing experiences that breathe new energy into daily living. It could mean learning a new skill, exploring a destination that once felt out of reach, or even tasting the sweetness of unexpected friendships. Companionship often makes these moments brighter. A caring partner or friend brings a spark that turns ordinary routines into something extraordinary. Even the smallest activities like a walk in the park or sharing a warm conversation become richer when shared with someone who understands. Romance, too, never truly disappears with age. For many women, it's no longer tied to raising children or financial necessity. Instead, love in this chapter is about freedom, laughter, and being valued for exactly who they are today. It's about having someone who listens, who cherishes their presence, and who still brings that flutter of excitement to everyday life. Beyond romance and leisure, there is also the joy of personal growth. Some women discover passions they never had time to nurture before, whether it's painting, gardening, or even volunteering. The thrill comes not only from trying something new, but from realizing it's never too late to start again. Most importantly, these fresh adventures remind them that life doesn't lose its magic. After 70, it simply shifts into a new rhythm. And with the right companionship, every day can feel like a gift waiting to be unwrapped. If this message speaks to you, drop a number 2 in the comments so I know you're following along. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the conversations and insights that matter most to you. Let's keep moving forward together. Number 3, healing the heart and embracing new beginnings. Life's journey shapes us in unexpected ways, sometimes with joy, other times with wounds that take years to mend. By the time a woman enters her 70s, she has often weathered storms of loss, separation, or the quiet ache of loneliness. Whether it came from a broken relationship, the passing of a loved one, or decades spent placing everyone else's needs above her own, the longing to heal and rediscover peace remains strong. At this stage, seeking connection is rarely about fleeting romance. It's about emotional restoration, finding strength in love, reclaiming self-worth, and recognizing that it is never too late to write a new chapter of joy. With age comes clarity. Women over 70 often see love with fresh eyes, no longer weighed down by unrealistic ideals or shallow expectations. What matters now is authenticity, kindness, and the ease of being fully understood. They crave a companion who values their present self, their wisdom, humor, and spirit rather than defining them by the past. Many also find themselves gravitating toward partners they once might have overlooked. The drama of youth loses its appeal, replaced by a desire for steadiness, patience, and genuine companionship. For those who never experienced deep fulfillment in relationships before, this stage offers a rare and beautiful opportunity to love freely, without pressure, and to choose happiness above all else. Second chances aren't about reliving old memories, they're about creating meaningful moments today. This period of life becomes a powerful reminder that love does not expire with age. Instead, it matures, becoming softer, deeper, and far more intentional. Beyond companionship, this stage also allows for self-healing through love, not only from others, but also from within. Some women discover that opening their hearts again isn't just about finding someone new, but about forgiving themselves, embracing their journey, and finally allowing joy to return. Here's the truth. Healing is not about erasing the past, but about transforming it into strength. Every scar, every tear, every hard season becomes proof of resilience. Love at this age isn't about pretending the pain never happened, it's about realizing that someone can hold your hand and walk beside you, even when life has left its marks. Imagine finding someone who looks at you not with pity or judgment, but with admiration for the person you've become. Imagine laughter filling your evenings again, sharing stories over coffee, or planning little adventures you never thought you'd take. That kind of love doesn't just heal, it breathes life back into your soul. In the end, welcoming love later in life is about rewriting one's story. It's proof that happiness can bloom again, even after loss, and that every heart, no matter its scars, deserves a fresh beginning. Number 4, the need for intellectual and social stimulation. Picture this: a woman in her 70s sitting by the window with a book in hand, eager not just to read the words, but to discuss them, to exchange thoughts, and to hear another perspective. It's not the book alone that excites her, it's the possibility of sharing ideas with someone who understands the depth of her curiosity. This simple illustration reflects what many women still desire at this stage of life: the joy of meaningful interaction. As the years progress, the hunger for meaningful conversation and stimulating exchanges often grows stronger. Many women in their 70s still long for mental engagement dialogues that challenge their reasoning, ignite curiosity, and keep their thoughts vibrant and alive. This isn't simply about easing loneliness. It's about nurturing the mind and spirit. A companion can provide the spark for new ideas, healthy debates, and stories that bridge the past and the present. These conversations breathe life into everyday moments, giving seniors a sense of purpose beyond routine. Social connection is also deeply tied to well-being. Research consistently shows that older adults who remain socially active are healthier, more resilient, and more optimistic than those who withdraw from interaction. For women, the choice to connect with someone new, whether in friendship, companionship, or romances, less about starting over and more about continuing to flourish. A partner can bring laughter, intellectual challenge, and encouragement to try new hobbies or explore unfamiliar experiences. From reading together to traveling, these shared activities expand the boundaries of what life in the later years can offer. Growth doesn't end with age, it simply evolves, and companionship can be the bridge to new horizons. The joy of companionship also lies in viewing life through a fresh perspective. It's about rediscovering old interests, gaining insight from another's life journey, and embracing the excitement of possibilities. This keeps the spirit adventurous and the mind open, qualities that many women still seek even in their 70s. Here is the truth. These women are not searching for someone to fill a gap in their lives, they are already complete. What they want is a connection that adds richness, laughter, and thoughtful dialogue to the journey they've already built for themselves. Imagine this, a conversation over coffee that turns into a debate about world events, a shared hobby that creates new memories, or a quiet walk that transforms into an exchange of ideas about life and meaning. These are the moments that bring vibrancy, depth, and fulfillment to their later years. If you're still watching this video and found these insights valuable, drop a number 4 in the comments so I'll know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue bringing content that educates, inspires, and connects. Now, let's keep going. Number 5. The desire to feel valued and appreciated. Imagine a relationship where every word, every smile, and every gesture makes a woman feel that her presence truly matters. For women over 70, this is not about dependency, it is about being acknowledged as someone still full of wisdom, grace, and life to share. One of the deepest human longings, no matter the stage of life, is the need to feel valued. Women in their 70s have carried out countless roles, raising children, pursuing careers, and serving their communities. Even though they often remain strong and independent, the comfort of being noticed, acknowledged, and cherished by someone close to them never truly fades. Something as simple as kind words, a warm gesture, or the joy of knowing that someone looks forward to their presence can brighten their day. It is not about clinging to external approval, but rather about enjoying genuine kindness and emotional connection. For many, the past held times when their personal needs were overlooked in the name of responsibility or sacrifice. At this point in life, they long for companionship that honors their worth, respects their journey, and celebrates who they have become. Partnership in later years is less about duty and more about shared appreciation. It's about choosing to be with someone who treasures their company and creates moments of happiness without pressure or conditions. The desire to feel admired and wanted doesn't vanish with age. On the contrary, maturity and wisdom bring out a unique kind of beauty that goes beyond physical appearance. A person who can recognize and uplift these qualities demonstrates genuine care and understanding. This is why many women continue to welcome companionship into their lives. They appreciate someone who values their stories, laughs at their jokes, and sees them as an irreplaceable presence rather than a background figure. Life at this stage thrives on connection. Whether it's sharing quiet conversations, revisiting meaningful memories, or the simple thrill of receiving a thoughtful call or message, these experiences give life color and joy. Seeking love and friendship in later years is not about filling a void of survival, it's about enriching life with deeper meaning, warmth, and happiness. If you truly want to stand out, make the effort to see, appreciate, and celebrate the women around you, because sometimes the most powerful gift you can give is making someone feel valued. As we've uncovered today, the reasons women over 70 continue to welcome companionship are much deeper than most people imagine. It's not simply about filling silence, it's about choosing joy, keeping life meaningful, and embracing the feeling of being truly appreciated. These women have walked through decades of experiences, carrying both love and loss along the way. Now, they look for connection that feels genuine and uplifting. They want stimulating conversations, shared adventures, and a partner who values who they are in the present, not just who they were in the past. The truth is, women in this stage of life remain open to companionship because they can, and because they have earned the right to. Love, friendship, and emotional closeness are not bound by age. If anything, they become richer and more treasured with time. Whether it's laughter over dinner, the warmth of romance, or the comfort of a loyal friend, the human need for connection never grows old. So, what are your thoughts? Did any of these perspectives make you pause or reflect? Do you recognize these desires in yourself or in someone close to you? Share your reflections in the comments below. We'd love to know what stood out to you most and how you'll apply it in your own life. Your words inspire us and help keep this community alive. If you found value in today's message, be sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe for more thoughtful content. Your support means the world and helps us keep bringing you insights that truly matter. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to connect with you again in the next video.